Welcome to my team for the competitive group Ironman. This will consist of me, a Linux user, Athena Sophie, who will be a scaler, Spartan Doska, who is an AFKer, Marukai, who will be doing clues, and lastly Velix, he will be the pro PVMer. Together, we are the Spartan unit. Before players are wanting to train Dungeoneering, I highly suggest you to do the Memorial of Guthixian. For that, you will need to make your way to the Port Serum Lodestone, then make your way to Pest Control. Then, you want to pick up this anagram, which is very hard to see, so just pretty much zoom in, and oh look, a Guthixian butterfly. Now, we will also need to go to the World Gate, so make your way to the Eagle's Peak Lodestone. Keep running south past the Hill Giants, and then you'll want to go to the little river right here, where there'll be 3 little ponds. You want to zoom in again, and then pick up this anagram. Now, we will have to do a bit of divination because we'll be needing flicker energy, about 400, and you'll need 400 sparkling energy. Flickering energy is found just east of the Falador Lodestone. Once you have all 400, click on your anagram, go through the chat dialog, and yes, you want to charge it. For sparkling energy, you want to go to the Fremneck Lodestone and they're on southeast. This way, you're able to get the 400 sparkling energy used to charge the anagram. That does also require 160 memory shards. And now we go back to the Memorial of Guthixian. Run west, and we'll be using the anagrams on the little fountain of energy. Now that you have done that, select it, direct, and we'll be hitting. Oh, I can only have a maximum of. Actually, wait. In order for us to train Divination in Dungeoneering, we'll need to first go to the Hall of Memories. That does require a minimum level of 70 Divination. This is so we're able to do the Luminous Memories that gains +1 extra buff effect from the Memorial of Guthixian. The other buffs aren't really too important, although there is one thing to note, and that's the Incandescent Memories. When it says extra energy, it's only +1 per memory, so it's not really too useful in a sense. And then I'll show you real quick what I mean by that little +1 for the Memorial of Guthixian. So you want to go to this fountain and redirect the fountain of energy. You will want to put the time-worn memories, so you get 4 times the Divivnation experience, and then you also want to do the ethereal connection, which increases the springs by either +15 or 30 seconds. So you want to set that, confirm it, confirm, and now all your springs will last an additional 15 seconds or 30 seconds per, which is going to be very good for training Divination within Daemonheim. Hello, 65 Dungeoneering. Let's see what this unlocks. I guess the Varrock Moss Giant might be good, as Moss Giants are the only realistic way to be getting any type of seeds as a low level to train your farming and herb lore. Ooh, there is 66 Dungeoneering. Not really a fan of Divination with Dungeoneering, because the Hall of Memories is much better experience. However, you need to rely on the time being double XP, in which case players will have that core hunting area within the Hall of Memories active. 79 Divination. One more level to go until I have the 80 requirement for Invention. Hello, 67 Dungeoneering. Was only able to do half of a large floor because I lack the skills to do 3 doors. This did take me 25 minutes, however I did get 45,000 Divination experience along with 20,000 Dungeoneering experience. Well, that floor took me 22 minutes, but I only got 31,000 Divination experience. As for the Dungeoneering, what? Only got 18.6k. Come on, Night Spider. Give me the most powerful item on... What? Nope, did not get it. Oh well. Usually what you're able to get is the Shadow Silk Hood, which prevents monsters, mainly humans, to prevent aggro on you. Except you will still have to do those Guardian doors. It's just a little bit easier since you'll be taking quite a bit less damage. Dungeoneering Divination is quite simple. You want to go to the Ringerkin ship and then right click it, customize. Then go to the Scalar tab, and where it says Gatherer, you want to upgrade this and make sure you use it, as this has the potential of getting you extra resources. That does include both the memories and energy once you have found a wisp. When you do have a wisp, it's quite easy. You'll want to zoom in, and then when you get the XP drop, you'll want to simply re-click it, and this will save you 2 ticks until you get the next energy. So this is very quick. And then pretty much as soon as you get the XP drop, you want to click on it. You can also tell because your weapon should be disappearing. If I max zoom in, you'll notice that my little orb is disappearing. This means that you are doing it correct. If not, if you do not see your weapons, that means you are not doing it correctly. So you just want to spam click until you kind of see it flickering. This means you are doing it perfect. Once you have all of your energy from doing the whole floor, you want to go back to the base and we'll be hitting the energy rift. Make sure that you do configure and then hit the very last option so you use your energy to get even more experience. Then you just simply want to AFK, as it will automatically do all of your energy in your inventory. This can take probably about, depending on how much energy you do have, between 5 to about 11 minutes of AFK. And that is all of the energy. It got me 66,300 experience. This floor did take me 30 minutes. However, the Divination experience is what our main goal is, so we're able to get 80 even quicker. Oh, I also got 68 Dungeoneering. Hello, Nightshade. Please give me the Shadow Silk Hood. Nope. With 80 Divination, I am one step closer to unlocking Invention, which will be the greatest skill ever, because you're able to make skilling tools that do help for like wood cutting, fishing, and other skills, except mining, because that's very hard to get, as you need a lot of dragon pickaxes. Holy moly, 32,000 experience from that floor, and that was only floor 26. I think I can do like floor 31. There is 81 Divination. Thank you, Dungeoneering Divination, although it's a little bit slow, as some floors do take me between 30 to 40 minutes, mainly because I'm hunting for the Frost Dragon, or its bones to use on a altar for the medium Divivnation Dungeoneering task. Complete the medium Divivnation task set, which does give a massive XP lamp for 8,000, bringing me up to 52 Archaeology. The group is about to do Dungeoneering in Divination method, so let's use all these anagrams, bringing me up to 82 Divination. Just missed level 83 Divination. Wow, this was unreal. 29 minutes and 32 seconds of AFK. I got 270,000 Divination experience. As for the floor itself, what? Only got 17,000 XP. Yay! 70 Dungeoneering. Even doing solo complexity 6 floors for small, it's still a great experience. 84 Divination. 71 Dungeoneering. Woo! 85 Divination. Now have access to the Radiant Wisp within Daemonheim, and of course on the outside of Gielinor as well. Somehow got 72 Dungeoneering. Oh my goodness. Finally got the Shadow Silk Hood, the best item within the whole Dungeoneering. Number 86 Divination. And wow, the Guthixian caches now give 51,000 XP, and you're able to do it in about 6 minutes. I can finally take a break from doing Dungeoneering with Divination training. I've gotten myself to 88 Divination for the 3rd best in slot sign-up porter that holds 25 charges, instead of the 64 Divination that holds 20 charges. Now, I might actually do this until 90, but probably in a week or two, so that way I'm able to gain access to the player-owned ports, which honestly does not give you anything good at all unless you get to the Scythe Island. That does take about 3 months to do, in which case then you're able to get recipes. But before that, there's absolutely no reason to really do player-owned ports. And also, I mean, the items and weapons you get from it, they're not even good anymore. If anyone is curious, that whole session I have gotten 135,000 Dungeoneering tokens. I guess the next thing I'll be saving up would have to be the Chaotic Staff that does require 80 Dungeoneering and 200k tokens. However, the tokens are the easiest thing in the world. The Dungeoneering, I'm going to have to do group floors with the team. Yes, 89 Divination. I know I did say I would stop this, but I mean the experience is so good, I might as well try my best to get to 90. That way I have access to luminous memories for energy so that I'm able to work on collecting energy for either sign-up orders or maybe augmenters, since that's going to save me quite a little bit of time, but collecting energy is so painfully slow. I wish there was a better method. And yes, I do know that there is the archaeology relic, but that requires 99 archaeology. That's such a high requirement for something that benefits divination the second you create the account. Hello, 74 Dungeoneering. Yes, 75 Dungeoneering. That is one Prifdinius requirement out of the way, and medium floors are about 9,000 experience, which is pretty good for medium floors. Largest, however, do give it probably about 30,000 plus. 76 Dungeoneering. Let's close this interface by unlocking floor 37. My Dungeoneering is now 77. Have access to floor 39. This is such a massive level, and that would be 90 Divination. Have access to player-owned ports, which is considered a daily, extremely to the max. And that is because when you are first starting off, the missions will take probably about 20-30 minutes, and you're able to do this 18 times a day, and it's extremely crazy. And then of course, once after about 2-3 months of doing ports, as much as that, then some missions will take an hour, some will take 3, and then 6. It will slowly increase, and then probably around the 5-month mark, it will actually be beneficial, since we'll be able to get those recipes for probably the rocktail soups. Another thing is I now have access to luminous energy. 79 Dungeoneering. Look at that. 1,200 tokens for just a floor 9 medium. Yep, that's right. I'm still doing Divination Dungeoneering method. I've got to me to 91 Divination. One more level until I'm halfway to 99 for experience wise. But I'm not sure if I'll be doing this anymore. It is quite boring.